Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya launches immunization program Intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0. Nagaland Health Department targets 989 children below 2 years in the first round of Intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0. Drugs Controller General of India grants emergency use of single-dose Sputnik Light COVID-19 vaccine. And Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade recognizes 674 startups from the northeast states. As the number of COVID-19 cases are rising fast in several parts of the country, we appeal our listeners to be vigilant and get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. With the new Omicron variant of coronavirus causing concern, please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information or guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news in detail. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya today launched the Intensified Mission Indradhanush (IMI) 4.0 virtually in New Delhi. It is a special drive to ensure full immunization coverage in the country so as to protect children and pregnant women from severe diseases. Talking to reporters, Dr. Mandaviya said this mission will give impetus to the vaccination coverage. He said as of now, the immunization coverage among children has increased to over 76%. Mission Indradhanush was launched in December 2014 as a special drive to expand immunization coverage in the country. The goal of Mission Indradhanush is to ensure full immunization of children and pregnant women. 416 districts across 33 states will be covered under the Mission Indradhanush 4.0. Under the Mission Indradhanush, 12 vaccines will be administered to the children. In the first round from February-April 2022, 11 states will conduct IMI 4.0. These are Assam, Uttarakhand, Gujarat, Jammu and Kashmir, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tripura, and Chhattisgarh. The other 22 states will conduct the rounds from April to May 2022. Nagaland has launched the Intensified Mission Indradhanush (IMI 4.0) across the districts from today. State Immunization Officer Dr. Ritu Tur said IMI 4.0 in the state will be covered in 3 rounds, that is 7th February, 7th March and 4th April. He said each round will be 7 days. He said round 1 of the Intensified Mission Indradhanush for the next 7 days, which started today, will have a total of 200 session sites in 11 districts covering 989 children in the age group of 0 to 2 years and 221 pregnant women. Dr. Tur said this special immunization program will ensure that children below 2 years and pregnant women who have missed their routine immunization due to COVID-19 pandemic are immunized. For more information, one can visit the nearest government healthcare unit or A&M or ASHA. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya has informed that Drugs Controller General of India (DCGI) has granted emergency use permission to single-dose Sputnik Light COVID-19 vaccine in India. In a tweet, Dr. Mandaviya said that this is the 9th COVID-19 vaccine in the country. The Union Health Minister said this will further strengthen the nation's collective fight against the pandemic. In the recent past, various stakeholders in the startup ecosystem, such as incubators, accelerators, and other venture funds, have emerged in the northeastern region, NER, leading to a large number of startups. As on 31st January 2022, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade has recognized 674 startups from states of northeastern region. The states comprising of Assam with 499 startups, 8 in Arunachal Pradesh, 68 in Manipur, 17 in Meghalaya, 6 in Mizoram, 21 in Nagaland, 8 in Sikkim and 47 in Tripura. Besides, Northeast Development Finance Corporation Limited has released a total of 41.14 crore rupees to 22 startups till date through Northeast Venture Fund, and a total of 36 proposals have received in principal commitment of 74.676 crore rupees. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. More than 169 crore 63 lakh doses of COVID vaccine have been administered in the country under the nationwide vaccination drive so far. The Health Ministry said more than 14 lakh 70,000 doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The ministry said a total of 83,876 new cases were reported during the same period. India's active caseload currently stands at 11,08,938. The recovery rate is currently at 96.19%. In the last 24 hours, a total of 1,99,054 people recovered, and total recoveries touched over 4 crore 6,60,000. The weekly positivity rate currently stands at 9.18%, while the daily positivity rate is at 7.25%. A total of 312 girl cadets have been admitted in Class 6 in 33 Sainik schools in the country. In a written reply in the Rajya Sabha today, Minister of State for Defence Ajay Bhatt said these girl cadets have been admitted in the schools with effect from 2021-22 session. Bhatt said 23 Sainik schools have admitted 10 girl cadets per school. Officials from the Indian Meteorological Department, IMD, are on a visit to Nagaland to commission 2 Agromet automatic weather stations AWS installed at KVK Isemyong and KVK Lumami. Deputy Director General IMD NE Dr. K.N. Mohan and scientist EIMD Sunik Das, who arrived at Kohima yesterday, visited the 2 proposed sites for installation of X-band Doppler radar at Josama and Merima and checked the feasibility, while 1 proposed site for installation of aviation AWS at Secretariat Plaza Helipad. The officials also visited AWS installed at District Soil Conservation Office, Dimapur, Soil and Water Conservation Training and Research Centre, Sechu, Directorate of Soil and Water Conservation, Kohima, and District Soil Conservation Office, Woka. During the visit, a few of the equipments were found outdated and non-functional. To this, Dr. Mohan assured that the obsolete and non-functional parts of AWS will be replaced immediately. Under the initiative of the Ministry of Earth Sciences, IMD, in coordination with the Department of Soil and Water Conservation, is working closely for improvement of weather-related services in the state. The automatic weather stations installed in the state consist of various components such as wind monitoring, radiation sensor, rain sensor, and others. The forecast is valid for 5 days. Further, the Department of Soil and Water Conservation is currently operating 17 meteorological observatories. Advisor for Water Resources Namri Chang inaugurated the newly upgraded Government Higher Secondary School, Tening, on Friday last. Speaking at a program, Chang termed it as a remarkable achievement for Tening area people and acknowledged the state government, the department and public leaders for their support in upgrading the school. He urged the gathering to strive forward together to achieve greater heights of success in the coming days. Director of School Education Vontung Otsoboy, in his short speech, said that the biggest development in life is educating the children, and advised the teaching staff to rededicate themselves in the field of teaching. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya launches immunisation program Intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0. Nagaland Health Department targets 989 children below 2 years in the first round of Intensified Mission Indradhanush 4.0. Drugs Controller General of India grants emergency use of single-dose Sputnik Light COVID-19 vaccine. And Department for Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade recognizes 674 startups from northeast states. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.